Is it Eva, is it? Is that your name there, love? Oh, hello there, yes. Let's get some lovely music going, shouldn't we? Yeah.
No, I'm gonna plug this phone in.
Oh, you better plug. Here, let me plug it in for you. That'll be
This one,
much faster then.
and then this one will have to be charged
Oh, we'll put it on the,
after. That one is.
It'll be next up. Oh,
Yeah, they're both the same C charger.
Oh, good. You like a good C charger.
Well, that's what they came with.
Where's the hole?
On the side. Did you find it?
I did. I found the hole.
Alright.
All right, now, cool kids, we're going to talk about some great stuff today. Today we're going to do what I like to call a little number we've been doing for a while here on the channel. Silver coins around the world. Yay. Yay. We like silver coins around the world, don't we? Yeah. Yeah. Well, that sounds good, don't it? I like it. Oh, there we go. Check. Hey, silver coins around the world fans. How are we doing today? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the next country on the list. And the next country on the list is, believe it or not, we're making progress. We left off at Karabas, and we are about to be whisked away to magical Kuwait. Are you guys ready for magical Kuwait? I know I am. Eva is too. Yes, hers is. So let's do it, guys. Let's get out there to Kuwait. All right, cool kids. So this is our coin. Let's look at the particulars. 50% silver, about 0.4546, about half an ounce of silver. It's a good sized coin, a nice big juicy coin. We don't want small tiny coins. We want big fat juicy ones. We want our coins like we like our cantaloupes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 15th anniversary of independence. And you know, 15 years is a lot to give praise and thanks about, especially in that region, huh? So let's see what else we got here. Very cool design. Let's see the mintage. 70,000 of these coins were made. And it just so happens now, you may not realize this, but the United States has its birthday in 1976, which is 15 years off, minus 100, so 85 years off, 200, sorry, 185 years off. Let me do some actual math here. So Kuwait is 185 years newer than the United States, but mark my words, in 2076, they'll be celebrating some multiple of 15. Yeah. Maybe. We'll see. Well, I won't be around. Well, actually, I could be. Technically, I could still be around then. I hope not. But that's a different discussion. All right, here we go, guys. This is the Kuwaiti coin in question. Very nice, very premier, very deluxe. About half an ounce of silver in a very big, juicy coin. To give you a little idea of how big this coin is, let me see. How should I do this? Oh, here we go. Here's a 1 troy ounce. 1 troy ounce. That'll make it nice and easy, yeah. So, if you were to have a 1 ounce round, like this, is a coin, but it's 1 ounce. Let me put them next to each other for you. Anyway, it's a nice chonky coin. It's not a lot of silver for the chonk, but it's definitely got the cool factor. And I don't know if I told you this, guys, but any coin from the Middle East is going to be expensive. Odds are, unless it's Syria, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, you might Egypt, if that's North Africa, but it's kind of the same region. Persia, you can probably get away with cheap. The reals tend to be easier to find. But a lot of these countries are really tricky, especially like Yemen, Oman, these modern countries with modern borders. Anything that was created after World War II is going to be tricky. Anyway, or World War I for that matter. The point is, it's a cool coin. It's pretty sweet. These guys are chilling, looking all happy and zoinked out. Yeah. Man, Allah's been good to them, you know what I'm saying? And all the blessings that come with that. And look, oil. I mean, who doesn't love oil, right? Petroleum. Oh wait, there are people that don't love petroleum. Oh, the more I think about that, the more funny it is to me. Do they not realize that our entire modern society is based on petroleum, and that without it, they literally would die at the age of 30 and be impoverished for all their days, bowing to their god emperors, whoever controls the food? I mean, sometimes I think folks are really dumb, but then I remember they've been, pampered their whole lives. They've never really wanted for anything, so they don't understand these concepts, the basics. They don't understand the basics. And one day they're going to understand the basics, and they're not going to like the basics. It's going to be bad. But that's a different discussion. So let's get to Kuwait, and we'll look at it on the phone. Kuwait obviously is in the Middle East. We love the Middle East, don't we, guys? Some people claim that the oil reserves some of these countries have are one of the most wasted resources ever, because that money, it's all in dollars, because all oil has to be traded in dollars, right? It's called the petrodollar. You can Google that. Anyway, these countries have been, literally despots keeping themselves in power with oil money. And the way they stay in power is they spread the wealth, but, it goes from the top to the bottom, right? And these resources could have been used to actually build economies of scale with real products, real outputs, real future opportunities. But instead, the status quo has been maintained. Why has the status quo been maintained? Well, because it's good for the ones in power. And this is the great issue with the human species. We kind of lack foresight, but even if we try foresight, all we end up doing is killing tens of millions of people, and we still end up having the same DNA and the same problems. But anyway, we're getting a little deep. We're getting a little deep here, so let's just keep it friendly and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. It almost makes you want to go there. Yeah, almost. All right, let's check this out. Here's the map, and we'll zoom out on the map. So, there we go. Kuwait, the United Arab Emirates. This is going to be another country you're going to have trouble finding a coin from. Oman, Yemen. Yemen right now is at war with Saudi Arabia, or should I say certain tribes in Yemen. Eritrea is an especially hard country to get a coin from. Ethiopia is not easy. Somalia is fairly easy. Djibouti's a little rougher, but Egypt's fairly easy. Jordan's a little tricky. Iraq's fairly easy. Syria is easy. Turkey's easy. Azerbaijan is not easy at all. Georgia's not very easy. Turkmenistan. Anyway, you get the idea, guys. honestly, Pakistan's hit and miss, really. But, Iran's not hard to find a coin from. If you're wanting to do this collection, Kuwait's right there. It's a little nub. And remember Saddam Hussein in 1988, I think it was, might have been 89, he decided, you know what I want to do? I want to invade Kuwait. Yeah. And no one's going to care. Well, everybody cared. Do you know why they cared? Oil. Yeah, it's on the coin. Remember? Here, I'll show you again, guys, in case you forgot. Yeah, this is the stuff that makes the world go around. And somehow the United States got their little print all over this stuff, right? You don't get oil unless you get dollars. That's the deal, my dear. That deal's going to go away soon, some say, but that's a different discussion. All right. Kuwait. Let's wait. All right, Kuwait. Let's go to Kuwait. All right, officially the state of Kuwait. It's pronounced Iqwit. Here, let's hit play so we can hear it in the...
دولة الكويت.
There you go. دولة Kuwait.
دولة الكويت.
We're just going to call it Kuwait for fun. All right. And that is the state of Kuwait in Arabic. It is a country in West Asia. It is situated in the northern edge of the Eastern Arabia at the tip of the Persian Gulf, bordering Iraq to the north and Saudi Arabia to the south. Kuwait also shares maritime borders with Iran. Kuwait has a coastal length of 500 kilometers. Most of the country's population live in the urban agglomeration of the capital and largest city, Kuwait City. As of 2022, Kuwait has a population of 4.5 million people, of which 1.45 million are Kuwaiti. Wow, that's a small number. 3 million are foreign nationals from over 100 countries. So guess what? Roman Empire, hello. Wow, that's pretty. Hey, it's none of my business. So look at that. And we all know where a lot of those people came from, the Philippines. Can you say the Philippines? And some of those nice young men are going to take Filipino wives. And that's going to change the culture a little bit. So that's interesting. Australia has a lot of Filipinos in it too. Anyway, here we go. Historically, most of present-day Kuwait was part of ancient Mesopotamia before the discovery of oil. Kuwait was a regional trade port. Oil reserves were discovered in commercial quantities in 1938. In 1946, crude oil was exported. Listen, it's all about the oil. Let's go to the economy. Here we go. Economy of Kuwait. Look at that skyscraper. The Al-Hamra Tower. It's the tallest sculpted tower in the world. Kuwait has a wealthy petroleum-based economy. Kuwait is one of the richest countries in the world. The Kuwaiti dinar is the highest value unit of currency in the world. According to the World Bank, Kuwait is the 5th richest country in the world. You know, it's entirely possible that my 2 dinar coin's worth more in dinars than it is in silver. We'll have to look that up. Right. It is the 5th richest country in the world by gross national income per capita and one of the 5 nations with the GNI capita above 70K. Kuwait is currently the GCC region's most oil-dependent country with the weakest infrastructure and lowest share of economic diversification. That's what I was talking about earlier. These countries that are oil-dependent like this, they haven't really built the infrastructure and things they need to be sustained after oil goes away. Eventually the oil will run out, but that's a different discussion, and they know better than we do. It's their oil. It's their world. We just live in it. In 2019, Iraq was Kuwait's leading export market, and food agricultural products accounted for 94.2% of its total export commodities. Globally, Kuwait's main export products were mineral fuels such as oil, surprise, aircraft and spacecraft, organic chemicals, plastics, iron, steel, gems, precious metals, was the world's biggest exporter of sulfonated, nitrated, and nitrosated hydrocarbons in 2019. Kuwait, it was ranked 63rd out of 157 countries in the 2019 Economic Complexity Index. In recent decades, Kuwait has enacted certain measures to regulate foreign labor due to security concerns. I was just calling that. When applying for entry visas, and an outright ban was imposed on the entry of domestic workers from Guinea-Bissau, Vietnam, Bangladesh. In April 2019, Kuwait added Ethiopia, Burkina Faso, Bhutan, Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau to the list of banned countries, bringing the total to 20. According to the migrant rights, the bans are put in place mainly due to the fact that these countries lack embassies and labor corporations in Kuwait. Petroleum and natural gas, despite its relatively small territory, Kuwait has proven crude oil reserves of 104 billion barrels, estimated to be 10% of the world's reserve. Kuwait also has substantial natural gas reserves. All natural resources in the country are state property. As for the Kuwait Vision 2035, Kuwait aims to position itself as a global hub for the petrochemical industry. Al-Zohr Refinery is the largest refinery in the Middle East and is Kuwait's largest environmentally friendly oil refiner. Oh boy, the propaganda is getting thick. When this refers to the effect on the local environment as opposed to the global environment impacting the burning and resulting oil. This Al-Zohr Refinery is a Kuwait China Corporation project under the Belt and Road Initiative. Al-Zohr LNG terminal in the Middle East, largest imports terminal for liquefied natural gas. Steel is made there. Agriculture is kind of there. And finance. There's some banks there. Alright, guys. You get the idea. Kuwait. It's great. I can't wait. Put my name on the slate. We're going to visit. Oh, wait. They probably won't let me in because they're not letting foreigners in. Cool kids, I hope you find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. If you cannot find them, do not blame me. I am trying to show them to you. I've tried very hard. You must agree. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that jive. Bye, bye, bye.